Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Ready, 60 Maverick, 19.
On first down, Ward. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Here we go, 79, 18, Bronco is ready.
To throw is Ward. That one caught is Jimray Shike. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60, 19 tight, 9, ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That finds Samuel working across. And the Titans are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Etienne will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Willis to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
19, 18.
A run here with the rookie from Washington. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
4 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Let's go. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's a pump play. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Packers first down. First down
79 Broncos.
24-yard line.
Here's Willis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. On the field, he's got Drukwo. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
What a luxury. Certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. 18. Pioneer. Cougar. Warriors 17. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
On the ready. Viking 18. Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Willis now to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score. Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, he's got his tight end control. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's the toss as they look to run, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
There's Okonkwo open left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they come up to face 3rd and 5.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 70 range.
Willis. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back. And go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Top 19. Ready.
Willis now to throw. He's got it. That's Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Riot.
To throw is Willis. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
14, Pioneer. Back. Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Throwing, Willis. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
To the former Cal Bear, Jake Tunsis. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Dragon 60, Warrior 70. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one complete to Washington. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Packers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Panther 11, 60 back, 60, 19 Lions.
Throwing, Willis. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Short one there to Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Warrior 70.
Throwing is Willis. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Packers, first down.
Now Willis. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one's too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver.
Okay, ready?
And now it's 3rd and goal.
Panther 11. Get it.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 60, 18, rock, go.
On first down, Ward. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First and 10.
That's good for a Titans. First
18,
down.
right in.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll go right and find his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. This pass left side. Caught by Tonjes. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down for Tennessee. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. 19, 7, Warriors 17.
To the air again. Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll let one go. Down the middle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them. And it will bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
60 Maverick.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go.
On first down, it's Ward. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at
Dragon
the
60.
4-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing again is Lord. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jake Tonges. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Quarter begins with a run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Here's Willis. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
Well, Mike, I think our namesake, John Madden, would be very proud of this one. 3rd and inches. Let's just go old school, man. Give it to our fullback. Let him pound his way up there. Pick up the first down.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 31 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Willis now to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Second and 10.
Warriors. Now that. Buffalo 18. 60 by 18. Rattler 18.
Willis to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
Ready? Go!
We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
From the gun, here's Ward. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Titan first down.
7 Viking 8.
Throwing, Ward. And that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Open man is Tunges, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
70 Rangers, crack up.
And just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5.
Let's go. 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Ready?
Back to throw is Ward. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
70 Simple, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
A run on first and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop them. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. And the Titans will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tight. 19. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
To throw, here's Willis. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force the fourth down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
6-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert. County Lions.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard.
3rd and 5. Here's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Top 19. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing, Willis. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Cordell Clark on the coverage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 strike. 79 Broncos. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Willis now to throw. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Mustang Knights. Let's go now. 18 Cop. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing is Willis. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Okay, break. Warriors 72. Panther 60. 70 Ray. 19 Lions.
On 1st down, Ward. Samuel has it on the swing. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
On the double.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set, go.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Ready, ready?
Off play action, it's Ward. Oh, falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. A short kick, down to the 7.
Edgerrin Cooper on the stop. A pickup of 2.
Ready.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here we go, start, let go.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Titans go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready up. Dragon 60. Mustang not ready.
Now Willis. Open right side is a Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker. But it is a gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Come back. Panther 11. Panther.
To throw is Willis. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They get 15 on that game. First down, Packers.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Willis. This one caught by Waller. And he's close to another first down. But down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16.
Willis to throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he will score! Darren Waller. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Ward going up top. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 54 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
Warriors 70.
On 1st and 10, Ward. This is intercepted. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
Bronco 80. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing, Willis. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Come on. 60 by Cowboy 80. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The Titans have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Hawk step, Cup 19. Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Willis. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 60. Willis now to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
19 tights.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Got it. Ready?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18, 5.
They'll drop to throw. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll run here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Titans are right back in this one.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy,
he gets free inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Packers 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go. 18, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing is Willis. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
19.
Willis now to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's
in trouble, and down he goes. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Willis. He's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. handoff. ETN. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Ready up.
Second and a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Brings up second and a yard.
Let's go. Ready.
Once again, it's ETN. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to